Exploring a cave in Peru with the brilliant... Oh, okay, this is Christopher Dunn. This is his straight edge that he takes around to see how flat things are. Peru. Nice hole. Look at this brickwork. Looks like an inlay, doesn't it? Like they've fixed it up. But yeah, what are these, you reckon? And of course, what are these, right? Geopolymer. That's why there's no crack, right? No joint, and there's no mortar in between them either, which is interesting, right? I think that they're shaped at the back end. They're different, so they, they sort of interlock. The seemingly flipped over staircase in Sakasayama. How do you say that? I know I've heard it, but I can't remember. Saksayama, is that right? Something like that. Upside down stairs, and over here you can see this is being broken. This was some kind of carved out piece, and this right and this. So are they flipped over stairs, or is it? I don't know, right? Like in the King's Chamber in the Great Pyramid in Giza, the roof is kind of stepped like this on both sides, and that's for harmonics. So is that maybe half of like a roof? Who knows? Because it's not a very big staircase, is it? I don't think it's stairs. You know the problem with staring at stairs? They just stare back. Detail of sculpted andesite surfaces of the Chincarron stone. Okay, there's, yeah, I don't know, what do you reckon? Melted? Could be melted or have, from, I don't know, heat or chemicals. Could be, no doubt there's some meltologists in the chat. Definitely looks like it could be, or has it been carved? Don't know. Put your response in the chat now. Dan, inspecting the tight stone fitting, he is. So that one, that looks, look at that, that's the join there, and oh, you can see that. What's going on there? Is that a letterbox? Ancient letterbox. Engineer Arian Andrews inspecting 3 holes in the Coricancha wall. He's obviously measuring the depth there, I think. So these are all cool. Measuring the odd nodes. Yeah, these odd projecting nodes. What do you think they are? If they're poured, if these are like poured geopolymer, what are these for, you reckon? Is it like there was just a hole in the board that was holding it or something? What do you reckon? Let me know. Yeah, you see this a lot. Obviously, old world and being built on top. Maybe you can see even this brick here has been, it's been displaced a bit. So some of this wall must have fallen off at some point. And there you go. That's one of those holes, right? They're basically bore or core holes. They look like they've been machined. They've actually got little ridges you probably can't see on this. And they're normally the same diameter, right? Perfect drilled holes with copper drills powered by Baghdad batteries. Rounded corner. Again, easy to do if you're talking geopolymer. Pretty hard to carve. I mean, it could be machined for sure. But then if these are made blocks, like how would you fit them together, especially if the back ends are different widths and sizes than the front? Like it's hard work, right? Oh, the 3 niches stone. That reminds me of Pumapunku. They got a lot of stuff that looks like that, not with these protrusions. These, I mean, that's clearly broken. And this, so I mean, it might just be the edges broken off it. I don't know. What's that, you reckon? Interesting. All parts of some ancient tech, clearly. False door, well, it's clearly not a false door. It would be, again, right? I mean, look at this. Look at the carving in here in this corner. Well, carving, edges. I don't think this was carved. Who knows what it is? Geopolymer, machined. Another old wall, stone arch. Trapezoid doorway. There you go. It's not quite rectangular. Interesting. Here's more of these protrusions that you see. Oh, that one's a bit rude. Jeez. Or is that just a guy? Oh, and his nose is hanging over. Yes, that's much cleaner. Let's go with that. That looks like a face as well, doesn't it? Wearing a helmet. Megalithic blocks. Yeah, right. Look at the corners on that, man. Very precision. What does that say? Don't know. Some kind of structure, temple, clearly been built onto. But this bit here is megalithic. Look at that. It's got a recessed bit. And look how these bricks join in here, all these blocks. Oh, they do that all the time, and they say that they're earthquake proof, most of these structures. And they're pretty strong, right? They're built to last because they're still there. Ah, the Amaru doorway. You seen this? It's just this, yeah, perfectly made recessed door looking thing, but it's in part of this, so the whole front of this cliff has been, I don't know, machined out or something. I doubt they poured the whole lot here. I don't know, but these kind of do look like, you know, they're sort of in sections, don't they? I don't know. Ancient USB charging port, maybe. There is again. Okay, more of these holes. Now we're at Pumapunku. So these are pretty cool pics, eh? All the H blocks. And these clearly have been lined up, like Pumapunku. When they found it, they weren't like this. They've picked all these things up and lined them up, and it looked like a bomb had hit it, is what it did. And it's got a like a dock. Let's see if they show us. It's got like a dock built into it. You know, suggesting that it used to be on the water. And it's up in the mountains. Is it up high? Pretty sure it's up high. Reconstructed entrance to the Kalasaya complex in Tiwanaku. Again, man, look at the precision in that. And it looks like these are solid, you know, steps. Well, it could be blocks, I'm not sure. But I mean, again, right, much easier to pour this stuff, right? If you make molds and just pour geopolymer to create this stuff, much easier than machining it or, you know, cutting it out, any of that stuff. And we don't really find, well, not that we know of, right, relics of any advanced tools anywhere, apart from this, maybe. Suggests as a celestial function. So they're saying it's some kind of sky clock, basically, something that tracks the heavens, the stars. Who knows? You know, with everything else that you see that's carved out, it kind of could be anything, man. Some kind of tech that we don't understand. Again, just showing the stuff they're finding, man. So this wasn't built by copper chisels, you know, by people who were uneducated and didn't know what was going on, clearly. And clear destruction, right? And again, you know, they'll probably say these are steps, but come on. Like, look at the rocket sign. That would have to be way in the ground, right? So these are at ground level for them to be of any use. And there's like 3 steps there. But clearly, you can see this is broken, this is broken. So it was probably one big piece, that one, but something destructive hit. Interesting, look at this. What are they, wire for running wires, maybe? And you have whatever in here. Who knows? And these step-looking things. I don't know, I thought they might be rocks, but it's a bit of a grainy photo. But Lots of tech, right? Same stuff all over the realm. And so this would be, you know, from an age, the age before Tartaria, basically. Well, we're still in that age. Well, not anymore. I guess we just passed out of it. But the red brick Tartarian age, this would be the age before that, I would say. We're looking at different levels of, you know, knowledge, intellect, technology, size. This is different to the Tartaria stuff, obviously. So-called Inca thrones. So there you go. They're saying they're seats, thrones. I doubt it. I mean, what if this all these funny bits all fit together like a big 3D puzzle and they make a machine? Because they've just all been, you know, thrown around by cataclysm and archaeologists. Cool. I mean, that looks like housing, doesn't it? Oh, but okay, the doors don't go anywhere. All right, interesting. Yeah, see, I reckon this, maybe I'm right. Maybe it all fits together somehow. Creates a circuit of something. Immaculate Corner. Yeah, look at that. Different size blocks, right? And the right with the perfect, you know, like there's been a rod or something down there holding that corner in as it sets. Entrance to the new temple. Again, evidence of some kind of cataclysm, earthquakes, don't know. Definitely destroyed a bit, but lots of brickwork in here. And this is interesting, this thin, these thin bits. Don't know if they're original. Maybe I'll have to do an old worlds tour too, South America. I mean, that's definitely coming up.